You already know me. Have you ever struggled with mental health or maybe depression? You know, maybe during this pandemic you felt maybe isolated at home or something like that? Well, I have a thing called Stoicism, and it might be for you. It's a philosophy that basically you become more in control of your emotions, and this doesn't apply to just people who are happy. This is something that you can use in any walk of life, whether you're happy, sad, upset, you know, it doesn't matter. I feel like I am qualified to speak on this because I myself have been practicing this for about 3 months now, and it's helped me a lot with my physical and mental health. So leading into my first point, we're going to talk about Stoic affirmation. Stoic affirmation is a 2-phrase sentence you're going to say to yourself in the mirror every morning when you wake up. It's not going to produce instant results, and I know that's what a lot of people are all about, is, you know, seeing that immediately on the spot. But this is something that'll kind of take effect over several months of practicing this. You're basically going to get up. You're going to get up in the mornings. You're going to say to yourself in the mirror, "I do not and cannot control the events that happen to me in my daily life, nor can I have any." Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't control those events. And you're going to say, "The only thing I can do is control how I react to them." Now, at first, it's probably going to seem like, you know, it's kind of stupid, especially like only the first time doing that. That's like, you're just like, well, this is stupid. You know, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I'm saying this, but it's supposed to kind of seep into your daily life, and it's supposed to kind of, anyway, on to my second point. So, yes, the Stoic affirmation is a valuable part of the art of Stoicism, but the second point is probably the most critical part of the process and all of the parts I'm going to be teaching you today. So the second part is going to be the view from above. This is where you take yourself and you basically are a viewpoint from you and your house. Then you're going to take that and you're going to go to your surrounding neighborhood. You're going to take a look at all these people that are around you, and from your neighborhood you're going to go to your country, and from your country out to the world and its surrounding stars. This is an exercise that's supposed to show you how trivial some of those issues you ran into today may have been. So this is something like a traffic infraction, or you were late to work, or you were late on an assignment. It's just supposed to kind of show you why you shouldn't be upset or let that ruin the rest of your day. And then the second part of that is, you know, kind of adjusting yourself to that and kind of understanding, you know, you're grasping that now. And that leads into my third point. So that was just focusing on bettering your mental health and the way you look at things. Now we're going to talk about comfort. This next point I'm going to talk about is specifically emotional comfort. So this is breaking the norms where we rely so heavily on comfort, and what you're going to do is, this is called negative visualization. This is a process where you take a look at all the things you may have and you really appreciate. So when you're looking into that, you're going to say to yourself, okay, I think I'm really grateful for that. But then you're going to take that, turn it on its head, and you're going to think what it would be like. You're going to truly like look into this. This is going to require like a almost meditative state as well. You're just really going to look into this, and you're going to think what it would be like to not have those things. And you're going to realize that you have a deeper sense of appreciation for those things you may have taken for granted. And this is also going to make you project yourself as a more positive person to other people. You'll have a better understanding basically what it would be like to not have those things. And on the receiving into that, like I already explained, kind of going over those points, it's really just supposed to emphasize being a better person in general, you know, like not taking things for granted. And then that leads into my fourth point. You're taking that emotional aspect and you're flipping it onto a physical aspect. That's called voluntary discomfort. So this is just a few examples of things you can do. Cold showers, you can do fasting for a day, sleeping on the floor. And it's going to seem really weird at first, but again, like I said in my previous point, you're trying to break the norms of comfort. So we rely so heavily on comfort as a source of happiness for us as individuals, and once you break that norm, eventually at some point, it'll just seem, you know, not so needed. And that's going to kind of wrap up my speech. So basically, to kind of summarize everything I went over the Stoic affirmation, the view from above, the negative visualization, and the voluntary discomfort. And if you found any of these points helpful, I hope that maybe this process may have kind of explained to you how you can use this philosophy to maybe help better yourself in your daily lives.